Welcome back. So now we are going to speak about the technical modules and who can take the technical module. So there are different modules in SAP, starting with SAP ABAP, followed by SAP Basis, SAP Business Intelligence, SAP Security. So these are called the core technical modules. If you take ABAP, SAP ABAP is the only coding language in which the entire SAP is built upon. So SAP ABAP is an evergreen module that you can always take and learn. The second thing is SAP Basis. So Basis is equal to SAP ABAP, but in terms of issue resolutions with respect to SAPs, and if there is a system down status, the Basis team is going to take care of all these particular things. And the third module is SAP Business Intelligence, is where we go with the dashboardings and the data representation in different forms, and all these things goes in SAP BI. And SAP Security, as the name says, it's going to secure your platform, your data, and they have some algorithmic approach to do that. So these are some evergreen topics that you can always take and learn. So there are other technical modules like SAP BPC, which is business planning and consolidation, SAP BODI, which is business objects and data integrated, SAP EP, which is enterprise portal. These are equivalently good course, but the weightage for this course nowadays is becoming faded. So until you have a specific requirement to learn this particular course, I would not recommend you to take this course from a fresher's perspective and go ahead and look for the career, which is of no meaning. So the best thing is you can start with SAP ABAP, SAP Basis, SAP Business Intelligence, SAP Security, and even if you can just go with SAP MDG, which is Master Data Governance, which is nowadays very famous because there are lots of migration requirements happening in the industries because people are moving data from ECC, that was an environment, to HANA environment. So there are lots of MDG consultants requirement is there in the industry. Now, there are other modules like SAP NetWeaver, SAP Solution Manager, SAP GRC, Group Risk Compliance, and SAP Cross System Processes, SAP HANA, which is High Performance Analytics application. So out of all these things, the more weightage that I can give you to is HANA, SAP HANA, because HANA is entirely a database technology, which is very evergreen, and it's going to be evergreen for so long, along with ABAP, Basis, BI, and security. So out of the technical modules, my recommendation is going to be more on SAP ABAP, SAP Basis, SAP BI, SAP Security, SAP MDG, and SAP HANA. So if you are ready, and if you are a technical person, if you like to code, I would say like just go ahead and start with these courses, and 100% you'll be well placed if you're properly preparing for your interview. Now, there are few recommendations that I want to put forward at the front level. So the recommendations are of two types. I'm going to give one for the working IT professions, and the second recommendation that I'm going to give for is freshers who's willing to start their career into SAP as a college pass out. Now, these particular modules are recommended for IT professionals who are already in the coding practices. So if you are working in Java, now, if you've heard about SAP and you want to move on to SAP, I think for you guys, these modules will be very easy. And if you're leaving, or if you're switching, if you're planning to switch to SAP because you don't like code, you have other options as well. Now, this is highly recommended for students with computer science background, as I told you already. So these modules require 50 to 75% of coding knowledge, because this is a coding concept. Like the technical modules is going to include some codes there. Codes can be in the form of a query, codes can be in the form of a programming language, codes can be anything like that. So This is highly recommended for students with computer science background, which is especially speaking a coding background. And if you are a student of computer science background, but if you're not interested in technical modules, it means like you don't like to code, then don't worry. You have other options in the next slides. But I would say like that is going to be your second option, because for a computer science student, this is going to be a primary option. So you can try this. Now, you are from a non-coding background, but if you have a passion to code, of course you can take this particular course. See, no one is going to say a restriction on choosing the modules. I'm repeating it again and again, but the one who chooses their modules wisely after deciding what is there in the module is going to shine in the career. So know the module and proceed to learn with that. So if I'm saying like if you're in a non-coding background, many students reach out to me saying like I like to code, but right now I'm working in a non-coding platform. So which module to choose? For such kind of a person, I think all the suggested module would be the best module to choose and learn. But at the end note, I would say the high priority I would give for students and professionals from a coding background. That doesn't mean that the non-coding background people need not or cannot join and learn this course. So now coming to the overall view of a technical module. The technical modules are very, very important, but there is a point all the time that you need to always rely upon a functional consultant, because you will be coding for some functional activities. Like let us say you want to fetch fields from sales table and you want to display as a result. So in order to go ahead and fetch a sales table, you have to understand what the table is all about. So if there is a functional consultant who is nearby you, will be able to explain that in a very clear way. So nowadays, there is also a trend growing up, which means like if you want to become a techno-functional candidate, it means what? You will learn one technical course from whatever is listed here, and you will learn one functional course, which is going to be shown in the next slide. So if you learn one technical and one functional, you can pronounce yourself as a techno-functional candidate. And that is a heavy, heavy requirement in the market nowadays. I hope there is no questions around choosing the modules in technology platform, SAP platform. And thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next session.